Imagine if your Minecraft world had the best ancient city cave ever, Minecraft's most beautiful village generation, or even a jagged peak ready for you to move right in. Here are the top 10 best new seeds for Minecraft 1.19. This week I've hidden 5 secret seeds in the video. Let me know in the comments section if you managed to find them. Seed 10 is one of the most extraordinary woodland mansion seeds I've ever shown you. This seed combines the excitement of crazy structures with the convenience of a double dungeon right by spawn, making this world a must try. You spawn on a plain with a ruined portal river, a large mixed forest lake, and a small windswept savanna that overlooks a vast ocean monument-filled ocean. Turn toward the direction of the swamp, and you'll be happy to know that the super tall mansion is within viewing distance of spawn. You'll find this insane cobblestone skyscraper surrounded by rivers, bamboo jungle, and even a temple right at the base of the mansion. The views from the bottom and top of this mansion are as equally breathtaking. There's a carved out cave below for you to settle in before you gather enough resources to turn this into your mega base. There's a second jungle temple just a short distance away from the first, giving you some extra looting opportunities. If you're in need of some experience before taking this gigantic structure, maybe make use of this double zombie dungeon that's extremely close to spawn. Seed 9 has a jagged peak cave that is perfect for moving into. Not only is it spacious enough for building a cozy base, but there's exciting secret features directly below it too. You'll spawn in a tall birch tree forest where you'll notice a magnificent mountain range just across the river. Head up the nearest mountain and you'll find a pillage outpost secluded in a small meadow crater. I hope these bees don't get too frosty. Just over the mountains you'll spot a forested hill surrounded by jagged peaks, a perfect building location that'll provide some elevation and a stunning backdrop. You'll notice one of the peaks has a large open cave that looks really inviting. This spacious, open, jagged peak cave has so much base potential if you like living in the mountains. This cave is made even more special by what's directly beneath it. Dig down and you'll drop into a huge, deep dark cave system that has easy access to 3 ancient cities. 2 of them are joined together and the other one is attached to an abandoned mineshaft. Seed 8 is a must-have seed if you're down for an ocean monument drainage project. There are 2 monuments right next to each other. I've seen loads of drained monument domes, but imagine if someone were to drain both of these and have 2 monuments for their ocean base. You begin your adventure on a warm biome coastline with savanna, jungle, and badlands just inland from the ocean spawn. There's plenty to see and explore around your spawn point, including eroded badland rivers and a bamboo temple. Begin your journey to the monuments by heading through the badlands. On your way there, you'll come across an exposed dripstone cave inside of a savanna hill and a blacksmith village that sits on the edge of a sparse jungle. There's another temple right next to this village too. Once you reach the ocean, you'll find these 2 monuments just off the coast of some windswept savanna beaches. There's so many possibilities here. You could make yourself a double guardian farm, or make them inhabitable with some interior design and invite a friend to be your ocean neighbor. Have you ever drained a monument before? Seed 7 is the seed for you if you'd like to live the peaceful life of a villager in the dreamiest village location I've ever seen. You spawn in a dark oak forest surrounded by mesmerizing mountain peaks in all directions. Before you adventure up into the mountain craters, you'll notice a cave right by spawn that I highly recommend exploring. On the right, a huge, spacious cavern, half lush, half dripstone. On the left, a long, lush tunnel with glowing lava that lights the way down to an exposed ancient city. This seed is full of other jaw-dropping lush caves too, including this one where nature has taken over a collapsed mountain, and this one where a dark oak cove leads you through to a lush cave full of waterfalls. This seed is topped off by this stunning mountain village crater. The village sits perfectly in the center of the crater, surrounded by gorgeous flowers, dark oak, and streams flowing down the sharp and forested jagged peak slopes. The seed gets even better over on Java Edition, with the inclusion of a woodland mansion. Seed 6 has a unique structure combination that I don't think I've ever seen before. We've seen plenty igloo villages in the past, but have you ever seen an igloo basement on the same level as some of the houses? You spawn right next to a beach shipwreck when you can grab yourself some shiny leather boots and run over to a nearby coastal blacksmith village. Loot the village, sail north across the ocean, follow the shore, and you'll reach the igloo village. Follow the houses from the shoreline up to the small snowy mountain where you'll find a stable right next to an exposed igloo basement. cure the zombie villager inside this uniquely positioned igloo, and then drop down into the ancient city below that sits in a ginormous open cave. That's not the only structure you'll find below this village. Follow this stream down to a naturally generated well that sits at this villager's doorstep, and you'll notice the walls of a stronghold as you dive down. Need some bones and experience? This seed also benefits from a double skeleton dungeon for all of your mob grinding needs. Seed 5 has another unique location with a rare cluster of structures. There's a jungle temple mountain overlooking a woodland mansion with even more structures hidden beneath. You spawn on a sparse jungle coast next to a bamboo forest with a mountainous backdrop that is calling your name. You'll definitely want to start your adventure in this direction. Fuel up on melons and trek through the jungle until you reach a vine-covered cliff that leads you up to tropical Mountain Valley. The river valley and flowing mountain streams provide a really attractive waypoint for your journey. Just over the peaks is where you'll find the mansion temple combination. I'd love to find a temple on top of a mansion in Bedrock. I think this is the closest we've come so far. Maybe build a secret tunnel through the slopes to connect the two structures, or extend the temple into a tower where you can take in views of this incredible jungle landscape. Directly underneath, you can find an ancient city combined with an abandoned mineshaft, large waterfalls, and a huge lush open cave. You couldn't ask for much more in one place. If you thought that ancient city was something, wait till you check out Seed 4. You begin your adventure at the mouth of a mountain valley river with an abundance of wood types, a plains village, and ice spikes all close to spawn. Make your way to these coordinates and you'll find a meadow village situated between mountain valleys in all directions. Right next to the village, you'll notice a ravine that I'm so glad I decided to jump down. An easy descent brings you down into a ginormous cave that boasts enough space to contain two ancient cities right next to each other. I knew this cave was a special one as soon as I saw it. My feelings were confirmed when I stumbled across this cave's third rare feature. An exposed end portal room that has collided with the floor of an ancient city. I think this might be the best cave I've ever found. I would love to know what you guys think about it. You may have to take on 2 wardens before you can get to the dragon. Are any of you up for the challenge? Seed 3 has one of the best lush caves I've ever explored. With an abandoned mineshaft and a larger-than-life layout, this is definitely one you'll want to check out. You spawn in a mixed forest with quick access to 2 villages, river-surrounded meadows, and a beached ruined portal. There's also a singular alley and a bunch of villagers close by that could really do with your help. Take a comfortable sail down the winding Tiger Forest River where you'll notice a glowing cave calling your name. Just a few steps onto the shore will lead you down into a wide, lush cavern of tiered ponds and waterfalls cascading down past the wooden walkways of a long-forgotten mineshaft, and all the way down to a mossy floor with scorching caverns. This lively underground cave spans for hundreds of blocks in all directions, just begging to be explored from top to bottom, just as long as you can survive what waits in the dark and turn this place into your paradise. There's been some truly incredible caves in this week's list so far, but there's still one to come that I think tops the lot. Seed 2 has a beautiful plains village on the meadow slope of a snowy jagged peaks mountain. This is one of the most eye-pleasing villages I've seen, but just wait till you see the views from spawn. You spawn up in the clouds of a max height mountain with possibly the best views you'll ever see when spawning into a new world. Take it all in and plan out which direction you'd like to explore first. Heading around the other side of the spawn mountain will lead you to the mountain village. It's such a beautiful village covered in flowers, snow, and streams. It's great to look at with the towering peaks above it, but it's got equally alluring views of the forest sea below. Also close to spawn is a section of frozen ocean bordered by steep cave-filled mountain cliffs. If you fancy a snowy cliff-face base, then this is the location for you. To top this seed off, there's also some beautiful meadow building locations, another village with fantastic views of the spawn mountain, and this mountain with an oval-shaped entrance that I've never seen before and a wide-open dripstone mouth. The entrance is so smooth and round. Seed 1 has the best ancient city cave layout that I've ever seen, hands down. I just love how it's sitting on the edge of a lava lake with views of the lush ceiling above. You spawn in a sparse jungle valley with an oddly shaped mountain peak. Further investigation reveals a bamboo crater with a crazy exposed lush cave system. Jump down past the aquifers into the deep dark and you'll you'll find yourself in a scarily tall, pillar-filled cavern. Back above the surface, you'll find an extremely scenic badlands just beside the jungle mountain you were just in. I just love the vibrancy and clash of colour in this location. Head to this bamboo mountain slope where you'll notice another exposed lush cave. While this cave itself is beautiful enough, a bit of exploring through these cozy lush caverns leads you down to the main event. Check out this immense, lush, lava-filled cave, which I truly believe is the best ancient city cave ever. The way it sits on the shore of the lava lake makes it look even more menacing than it already is. I just know I'd have goosebumps if I stumbled across this in survival. Let me know which seed was your favourite and if you managed to find all the secret seeds. If you'd like to continue your seed search, click the next video.